Alright, in this video we're going to graph the line y equals negative 2x plus 3, and then we'll find the slope and the y-intercept. So the trick is we can make a little table and then we plug in values for x, and we can plug in any values we want. So the trick is we make up a bunch of numbers for x, we calculate a bunch of numbers for y, and then we plot the points and draw a line, right? So these numbers we make up. So let's make up, just for fun, x is 0, x is 1, x is 2, and x is 3, right? So for each value of x, we're going to calculate a value of y. So when x is 0, it's going to be negative 2 times x plus 3. See that? So negative 2 times 0 plus 3 in this case. And when x is 1, it's going to be negative 2 times 1 plus 3. And then negative 2 times 2 plus 3, negative 2 times 3 plus 3, right? So x is 1, x is 2, x is 3, right? So this will be negative 2 times 0 is 0 plus 3, which is 3. And so here we'll have x is 0, y is 3. Now that is actually the point x, y. X is 0, y is 3, okay? And on the graph, we can find x is 0, y is 3. Now these are negative values of y, these are the positive values of y. So x is 0, y is 1, 2, 3. That's that point there. 0, 3. Okay? Another point, x is 1, what's y? Well, it's negative 2 times 1, which is negative 2, plus 3. What's negative 2 plus 3? That's 1, right? So that's the point. X is 1, y is 1. And you can write that as an ordered pair. You don't have to, but you can if you want. But x is 1 is here. Y is 1 is here, right? So that's the point there, 1, comma 1, right? When x is 1, y is negative 2 times 1, which is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So, yeah. Right. So when x is 2, we get negative 2 times 2, which is negative 4. What's negative 4 plus 3? Negative 1. 4 bad guys, 3 good guys, 1 bad guy. Negative 1. Yep. So the point is x is 2, y is negative 1. X is 2, y is negative 1. That's that point there. 2, negative 1. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, but negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's a positive 2 though. So it's negative 2 times positive 2 gives negative 4. So this last point, when x is 3, got negative 2 times 3, which is negative 6. Plus 3. 6 negatives and 3 positives makes 3 negatives, negative 3. So this point is x is 3, x is 3, y is negative 3. So that point is here. X is 3, y is negative 3, and that's that point there. 3, negative 3. So now we've got a whole bunch of points in a row. And we can just draw a line through them. So these types of equations, all of your points should be in a row in a straight line, like that. And that line is y equals negative 2x plus 3. Now we're going to find the slope and the y-intercept. First we'll find it from the equation. Every equation is linear equation is y equals mx plus b. The slope m, let's see, where do I do that? Yeah. The slope m is the number that's in front of the x. Now what number have we got in front of the x? Negative 2, yeah, you can see it's negative 2x, so that's what your m is. Now and the slope can also be found from the graph. You just take 2 points, like any 2 points, like say this point and this point, right? And you can find the rise over the run. So to get from this point to this point, I run 1. So run means running along the ground. I go over 1, okay? But I rise. I don't rise, I actually fall. See, I rise. I go down 2. So that's like rising -2 because I went down 2. So the run is 1, but the rise in this case was -2. So the rise of the run is -2 over 1, which is -2. Okay, so you can see that from the graph, right? And there's lots of ways of doing it. You can get other points, you know. So for example, I could take this point, and let's find the rise over the run. It should be the same thing. So I can run and then rise, which means go all the way down. So I've run over 2. Excuse me, and then I rise -4 because I went down. -4 because I went down 4, right? So the run is +2, the rise is -4, -4 over 2 is -2, okay? So however way you do it, you should find that the slope is -2, okay? Now the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. Where does this line hit the y-axis? Where does this line hit the y-axis? That would be at 0, 3, right here. And on the equation you can see that b equals 3. So our y-intercept is b equals 3. That point there. See that? Right there.